Victoria is getting ready to create a bracelet with her rainbow loom. She puts in a pile 12 red rubber bands, 12 white rubber bands, and 7 blue rubber bands. Her sister Cecilia grabs one of her rubber bands, randomly, to tease her. Number 1. Rephrase this situation as an experiment. Well, it's not important the names of the children, the fact that one of them is trying to make a bracelet, or that they're using a rainbow loom. What's important statistically or mathematically is that we have a pile of 12 red rubber bands, 12 white rubber bands, and 7 blue rubber bands, and one of the rubber bands from that pile is being randomly selected. So that is the experiment. Number 1. A rubber band is randomly chosen from a pile of 31 rubber bands. Twelve red, 12 white, and 7 blue. List the sample space. Well, now that we've rephrased in terms of an experiment, the sample space is the set of all possible outcomes from the experiment. Now, you may be tempted to say that there are 3 outcomes here. The band is either red, white, or blue. And that's true to some extent. But there are 12 different red rubber bands that can be chosen. So the sample space really looks like this. It's red 1. That's a different outcome from picking red rubber band number 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, so on and so forth. All the way to 12. And that's just the red ones. There are 12 white ones and 7 blue ones. So I know it's going to take a little while here, but this is the sample space, and it doesn't pay to take too many shortcuts, although once I'm done listing all these, I'm going to show you a way we can shorten this just a little bit. So blue 1, blue 2, blue 3, and notice I'm not writing out the words red, white, and blue. It's okay to abbreviate, as long as your abbreviations make sense with the problem, it's okay. And there it is. That's the sample space. Now, if we want to cut down a little bit on the labor, maybe we can write it like this instead. This is okay as well. The sample space is the set containing red 1, red 2, dot, 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 all the way up to red 12. And then white 1, white 2, dot, 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 all the way up to white 12. And then blue 1, blue 2, dot, 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 all the way up to blue 7.